again. Now we're gonna talk about this supposedly, new finding that they have with the Ozempic and these Wegovy's of the world that they have for the masses. Now they tell you about this supposedly type 2 diabetes and they bring out this drug called Ozempic. That's what they told you. And then miraculously they discover that it can basically, stop obesity, make you lose weight drastically. So then, for the most part, the people supposed to be running down this Ozempic for weight loss now, not for the diabetes. Now, we talk about the Ozempic baby. I show you a clip yesterday in one of my podcasts. Break it down and show you that, they're advertising that the Ozempic can make you fertile, make a woman start having babies and everything again, even if they have problems. So they're telling you about the Ozempic is a miracle drug. And remember what I tell you it is. It's a trick, people. It's the same mRNA they're poking in your body. I guess you're doing it yourself here when you're trying to use it for weight loss and all of these wonderful things that they tell you it can do for you. We're going to get into this and talk about it because now they tell you it can make you sleep. It can solve the problem of people having sleep. People who can't sleep are having problem falling asleep. You understand? We're going to get into this and break it down. I'm going to show you how they're selling you this supposedly, weight loss drug and these things as miracle drug injection. And I told you what it is. The same mRNA. And that's the best way to get the dumb masses to buy in. Tell them it's something good. It's gonna solve all the problem that they have right here on earth. Listen, pay attention.
Any of you suffering from sleep apnea, listen up. There could be a promising new treatment out there for you.
Listen.
The drug maker, Eli Lilly, says that its obesity drug can provide relief to some people who stop breathing during sleep.
So listen, people. They're talking about Eli Lilly, this devil company that they got basically tricking the masses about. They're the one who publishing these medication for them for weight loss. But pay attention here. Let's go back a little bit and pay attention to what they're talking about here. Listen.
It can provide relief to some people who stop breathing during sleep. Roughly 20 million Americans suffer from sleep apnea.
Listen, people, sleep apnea. Over 20 million people, they show you right there, suffer from that. Now, we need to find out what the hell is that. I already told you, people, a lot of these things in this earth gonna prevent you from getting sleep. Remember this. And by the way, your subconscious and everything up at night and working, and a lot of times people can't really find that peace to sleep in this earth. Got a lot of noise, you got all these things around you to basically disturb your sleep. No doubt about it. And since they put you to sleep at night, you have to understand they can do anything in the night to stop you from sleeping, or these things that going on in your life start reflecting on you and you can't really go to sleep. So listen to me, people. It's part of what they're doing to your mind, body, and soul here on earth would prevent you from sleeping at certain times. Like I tell you, your mind, your body, and everything gotta be at ease. You can't have all these stress in this satanic earth, and plus you have all that chemical in your body. Yes, you're taking all these caffeines, all of these things that you're having in your body. Those are the problem where people have sleeping. Do you understand that? You take something to keep up, but you don't understand it's going to prevent you from going to sleep. So now, people, they're going to tell you, listen, you also can take these Ozempic and Wegovy shit because you have a sleeping problem. So listen to me, people. You have a fertile problem. They tell you to go take it. You have diabetes, go take it. You're overweight, go take it. All of these things, people, just to get you to take that shit. Pay attention.
Common treatment is a CPAP machine, which keeps your breathing airways open.
So you need a machine to keep your breathway open so you can breathe at night when you fall asleep. So therefore, they're telling you right here that people fall asleep and basically not breathing. You sleep and you stop breathing, so they need a machine. I've seen people who supposed to be running around looking for a charger for that shit. Can't sleep because it got to hook up to this machine, people, and now they're coming up with all of these new things. This is not the only one. They have a lot of things, even attachment device to your body to supposedly put you to sleep. They have these pills and medication, all of these things to put you to sleep. What you think, people? It's a order chaos. Something they did to you, and now they're acting like they're coming to help, using more deadly chemical in your body.
Sleep. Let's bring in Gina Colada. She's a medical reporter for the New York Times, and she covered this in a recent article. It's great to have you with us, Gina. How exactly, just connect the dots for us, could an obesity drug help with these really serious sleep issues?
Well, the reason these people have sleep apnea is that they have obesity, and what happens is...
Listen, people. So listen. This person just say the reason why they're having the sleep problem is because they have obesity, meaning that they're fat. You hear that? They're overweight, and that's the reason why they can't sleep. Remember this, you don't have to be overweight to have that sleeping problem, people. What's wrong here? Listen.
That accumulates in their tongue and in their airway. So their airway is smaller because of the fat, and their tongue is larger. So when they fall asleep, they don't have the muscle control they have when they're awake, and their tongue slides back into their throat.
Okay, so you're saying that if you give them the weight loss drug, they will lose that weight, and now they can breathe better to sleep, and that's what solved the problem? Let's listen.
So what the obesity drug does, no surprise, is it gets rid of fat. It gets rid of fat in the tongue and in the airways.
Oh, that's what the obesity drug do? It let you lose weight in the tongue? Wow, in the tongue? I never heard this before, people. Maybe I'm just off, but you lose weight in the tongue when you take those medication for weight loss? So listen, people, when you get fatter, your tongue get bigger. Okay, that's something new. Let's listen.
So after a year on the obesity drug, people lost about 20% of their weight, and the number of apnea episodes was reduced by about 30 an hour. Now, people
of course,
in this trial had 15 or more episodes an hour. So for some people, they may have gotten rid of their episodes altogether. So it's a treatment that really is just relying on getting rid of the cause instead of treating the symptoms. The CPAP machine you mentioned, that treats the symptoms. This treats the cause. So it's different in that way.
So hold on here, people. So listen, they're trying to tell you that that weight loss drug works so good. Yes, it will save you from sleep apnea. Basically, if you're overweight, and I already told you, that's not the problem people have for the most part with the sleeping. You understand? They have a whole wide range. I suppose it'd be problem why they're not sleeping, and it's not fat. So listen me, people. I know a lot of people who have the same problem, and they don't have a weight problem. So you have to understand, this is bullshit. 100%. Let's finish. Listen.
Gina, I want to ask you a little bit more about that, because obviously there are lots of people who are not overweight who suffer.
Oh, okay. Now you're going to mention it. Let's listen, people. Now you're going to mention it. That is not overweight cause these people to not sleeping or can't sleep. They have way bigger problem than that. Listen.
From sleep apnea. It sounds like from what you're telling us that that this particular drug and the study doesn't really apply to them. Is that true? Or might it also be effective for people who have normal weight?
I asked the company that, and they said that would require another study. They didn't study people with normal weight.
Wow. Unbelievable. So now they have to do another study. These studies is fake, people. 100% to put the spotlight on these medication that gonna destroy you in the end times. Don't believe them. Again.
Many people with normal weight who have sleep apnea have other things like a severely receding jaw. I mean, there's a reason. There's usually a mechanical reason.
Go back.
Severely receding jaw. I mean, there's a reason. There's usually a mechanical reason.
Mechanical reason in your body? Human being have a mechanical problem? Listen.
Somebody stops breathing at night. Or some of them have a very different thing, which is called central apnea. And that's where your brain doesn't signal you to breathe when you're sleeping.
Okay. Yes, now they're talking. Now that's the problem right there. Your brain, people, your brain's supposed to function in a way, even when you sleep, your brain's still on point to actually make you breathe. continue to signal the body, signal it the lungs to continue to breathe in the same way. That's how your brain works. Now, if your brain is off in that area, then you're going to have the problem. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? So yes, it have more to do with the brain and not weight. It got more to do with what's going on with your system and not because you're overweight. Do you understand? Chemical reaction and all cause the masses to basically stay up and can't sleep. Most of it is. It's not about supposedly breathing in a lot of cases, but yes, your brain could be tricked into making you just stop breathing. Remember, you sleep, so you don't know. Sometimes you're up and you could do that. That could happen to you with you awake. Because remember, it's concentration of the brain working, and if the brain shut off for a second, it could just stop you from breathing for that time. Do you understand? So yes, I do believe that more of these problems have to do with the brain and the system. The brain and the body system, what's going on. What if your system get towed off or something? Not overweight. But yes, they're telling you that most cases it is overweight. So you can draw for this supposedly overweight drug or supposedly obesity drug that gonna destroy your body. Remember, they're finding ways to get you those substances in your body, and they know you're real delicate when it comes to obesity. Nobody want to be fat, but they want to eat all those junk that's on the table. It's ridiculous. Move.
Hey, some of your favorite snacks could be at risk of being banned because of their ingredients.
Take a look at this right here, people. I already warned you. Remember, the food is part of your destruction. That's what breaks in your body down. Remember, I already told you the alteration goes on because of these things that we continue to put in our body. That's why we stay altered. And we can't even basically think straight in the side of the earth. All on what they're feeding us, what we're consuming. Pay attention here, or they're going to ring the alarm. And all of these things that I've been telling you about, I already told you later on. No secret here. Listen.
At least 5 states are proposing these laws.
Look what they show you. Somebody overweight looking for the food right there in the supermarket. You don't get it. It's a wicked act, people. The food itself, it's a wicked act. Something wicked they're doing to our body. Killing us slow. Destroying our system with these food that they put on the table. Listen.
That prohibit the use of certain ingredients and color additives, which help preserve the food that we eat. But
yes, and do you know that a lot of those countries, a lot of countries in Europe and all, they ban a lot of these things that the American basically nourishing. Do you believe that? You don't get it. They might tell you in America that it's healthy for you and it's good for your health and all. In some countries, they actually ban it. Why? Because they know, those people already know that it's 100% deadly chemical and gonna destroy them. So they banned it. But America, they push it. You don't get it, people. This is how the world run right here. Listen.
Also been linked to health issues, including cancer.
They have to mention cancer because they're the one who created people. They create cancer. There's not one clip that they can show you to convince you that cancer is naturally happening to you. The only thing they can show you is, look, we find the cancer causing in this chemical. We find it in this food. We find it in this beverage. What I tell you, all cancer caused by the mankind right here, they're the one who giving it to you. The peoples who run you here, they're the one who cause cancer. They feed you, they surround you with the cancer. That's what they do. So listen, later on they're going to come and say, look, this causes cancer, that causes cancer, but they can't show you cancer start naturally. Only things that they made, they're telling on themselves.
Haynes joins us live to explain. Stephanie, I see Flamin' Hot Cheetos here. My dad's going to be devastated.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and she talk about her dad, a grown fucking man eating Flame Hot Cheetos, people. Is that real? What is they used to make it hot? You really believe that grown pepper? No, people, it's powder. A lot of people don't get it. Those shit is poison. 100%. It's not good for you and it might poison you. It's poison. 100% in Flaming Hot Cheetos. All of these things that they put on the table to attract you, it only gonna destroy your body. Believe it or not.
What snacks are we specifically talking about here?
Listen, what snacks?
Yeah, look,
these bills have quite a long way to go, but it is the stuff that you really reach for when you have the munchies, including, those spicy chips and crackers.
Don't eat nothing spicy out of a bag, people. They don't use real pepper that grows on tree to make that eat. It's chemical they use to mimic it. Do you understand that, people? There is no pepper on the hot Cheetos. They will poison your ass with that shit they use to make it spicy. Wow, unbelievable.
Chewy candies, and then even some of your favorite baking supplies like frostings and even sprinkles have some of this stuff that states basically want these food companies to replace the components of with something else. So that could change the recipe. That's at the
No, people, they're not going to replace nothing. They only tell you to so they look like the good guys, like the industry, the establishment want to make you aware of these things, but they're the one who put it on the table. They will never remove it. They ring the alarm on it and you believe that the government is the good people because they sound the alarm. So they will take it off the table. But no, you're not going to know what's in the food. Nobody, no regular people that take in those food, they don't know what's in it for real. If you want to be real, they don't know what's in it. They can tell you there was a deadly ingredient in it and we took it out. You're never gonna know for sure. They only tell you about it so they look like the good peoples. So if they tell you about it, why wouldn't they take it out? This is what they do to us here. They're playing games and the masses going backwards. And that's why you buy in. Listen.
At least what they want them to do. And so let's take a look at least these 5 states, New York, Illinois,
Look, people,
California.
Only 5 states banning them? What did I tell you? And I told you already, most of these food, they can't serve them up nowhere else but in America, Babylon. Listen.
Washington are all trying to introduce or try to pass laws on some of these ingredients, which are a mouthful. It sounds like your high school chemistry class. So we're going to give you a break.
So all these other states in there, people, they're not going to join in? What happened? Why it's only 4 states, people? Why? 4 states alone are aware of these things? I already told you the world's a stage. Listen.
Of some of the highlights here. One of the ingredients is brominated vegetable oil. Now that...
Listen. Number 1. Take this from the mag truth. Don't trust no vegetable oil. Don't trust it. There ain't no vegetable. I'm saying this too many times. There ain't no vegetable that can make oil. If you know some kind of like garlic and them thing like I mentioned that got oil in it for say, you will never see garlic oil. Why? They don't make oil for real out of these things. You have to understand it's a plastic-based shit they give you for oil. It's not coming from nothing natural on this earth, people. So nothing called vegetable oil is actually good for you. Do you understand? The vegetable oil is a hoax. 100%. Like I say, chemical and plastic base, they feed you for oil. Listen.
Is one that the FDA has already proposed banning, and that is in the bill that California has already passed. That'll go into effect in 2027.
Ban it everywhere. Ban that vegetable oil, period. That's why I can't like Babylon, because they like to separate shit. Oh, something bad going on, let's just ban it in this state. What happened to the rest of the place? What happened to the rest of the people? You don't care for them? Move.
VO, as it's called, used to be in a lot of sodas and sports drinks, but it's since been removed from most of them.
And it does not matter, people, about if it's soda or they tell you it's fruit, natural fruit drink. All of it is fakery. 100% made by the same chemical that alter in your body right here on earth.
Red Dye 3 gives food and drinks that bright red cherry color. That's
all of them is fake, people. Every coloring, everything they give you in the food, it made by chemical. Not only chemical, but deadly synthetic chemical made by the peoples who control you. So yes, you have to die. You have to have complication. You have to sick. This is why they do this to the food.
So being actively reviewed by the FDA, several of these ingredients are already banned in Europe. And so we spoke to
you know what I tell you? They mention it, people, that some of these ingredients are already banned in Europe. What did I tell you? Is the European no more than them? No, but it's the world, people. This is how the world run. Like I tell you, they have to do these things. If you're aware of certain things, they might, maybe put a line in it and say, yeah, this, that. But at the end of the day, they still gonna serve it up because you're never gonna know the ingredients in this food that you're taking in. Come on.
A new report is raising health concerns about Lunchables.
Here we go, people. Lunchables now. Remember, they're gonna call out all of them. I shouldn't be saying these things because I actually seen it before it happened. Remember what I tell you about when the Baltimore bridge come down? I shouldn't say all of them gonna come down, basically. All of those monuments and bridge and everything. You seen it now? Every day is another one, people. Every day is another bridge get hit by a boat or something. What's going on? They're never gonna stop. Now, we seen the train reaction with them coming out and tell you the food is poison. Take a listen here, people. Now it's Lunchable. Wow.
A new report is raising health concerns about Lunchables, the prepackaged boxed meals popular with parents for their convenience and
for convenience. Listen this word, convenience. Remember, that's what catch most of us in this devil earth. Convenient, making things easier and convenient for you. So yes, you don't have to cook. Convenient, it's in a box. It's in your freezer. You just take it out, give your youth, and they're gone to school, or you take it out and eat it. There you go right there. All poisonous for the masses. Don't wonder why the youth sick. No wonder why you have complications. This is what doing it right here. Watch them tell you slowly but surely that all the food that you ever taken was killing you. The same shit I've been telling you long
used
time.
to school cafeterias across the country last year. We get details now from CS's Nancy Chen.
The popular longtime lunch staple being called out by Consumer Reports for what
Those is not real food, people. It's not real food. I'm sorry. It's not real food. And one thing you have to understand in this earth, you can't be ashamed. You can't let your egos and these things stop you from knowing the truth and react on it. You understand that? Yes, some of us, we fall for this shit. From day one, we don't know better. We brought up in the whole system and everything to live like this. It's no shame. It's time for us to understand that they surround us with these deadly things to destroy us. That's it. No more taking up for the system. No more finding excuse for them. They're simply trying to destroy us here. Listen.
says were high levels of sodium, lead, and other heavy metals.
Go on, man. You mentioned sodium, then you slide past and say lead. What the fuck is lead doing in food? And you're gonna mention other heavy metal? What is metal doing in food, people? It's all by design. I already told you, you can't live on this side of the earth without them doing these things to you. I already told you there's no way human beings should be eating these things. Packaging food, people? No. Where the human being origin at, this right here is 100% wrong, forbidden for them to serve you these things up. But guess what? I told you already. They're convinced that this side of the world is better, where you can have all of these things at your convenient right there. Easy and fast. Just pull it out, throw it in the microwave, or just pull it out and eat it. What a damn joke. I told you already, this destruction is near. That's why they come in and tell you these things now. It's no secret.
Found in store-bought versions. The group even asking the federal government to take them out of the menus of millions of kids through the federal school lunch program.
There you go, lunch program. And if you're smart, this is what I know, people. Listen, when I was a young youth, they could never feed me at school. As a matter of fact, nobody couldn't feed me if I don't know them. So this is part of it right here. The youth need to stand up, go back like old school on them. Don't eat from these people. Don't eat nothing in the school. Period. If you don't bring it from your home or something, don't eat it. Don't eat no cafeteria food. Okay, I already told you what you think they're serving up there. Anywhere where they serve up mass people, I'm not eating that shit. Do you get it? Prison food and serving food out there, feeding the poor, all of these things. What you think? They're feeding you there. Something nice and good ingredients, clean and everything. No, don't never trust them. Again.
Were the levels of lead and cadmium that you saw?
It ranged from as low as 7% to as high as over 70%. But
wow, take a look at that right there, people. They have the CR post up right there. You might see it and take it for a joke. Even the White House is there in the middle. But CR, people, that's 39. Remember, R and I is the only, 9 in the alphabet. I and R. So there you go. They give you the 3-9 right there. Flip it 3 6s. Pay attention.
As 7% to as high as over 70. But it's important to note that the versions that are made available for the school lunch program were in the 70% range.
Consumer Reports said one package tested at 74% of the maximum lead allowed per day in California.
Wow, people. 74%. I already told you, they don't do no studies, people. They know already what these things gonna do to you. It's by design. So yes, people, now they're exposing themselves and showing you how much of these deadly chemicals they're giving you in your body daily by you just eating innocently. You see that? I already told you, there's no way in this earth we're safe. We can't be safe in here. And I told you what they're doing. They house you and kill you. And that's how they own your soul. They control how you're dead. It don't matter how you die, what fashion, what caused you to die. They participate in killing you because they run everything in here. So you have to understand. So like I tell you about lunching, they talk about all these packaged food, all of it. They're going to call it out just like I did before and tell you exactly what it's doing to your body. The alteration continues by us feeding or by them feeding us. Do you understand? That's what happened. The peoples need to get out of here. Like I say, only one way out of the situation, and it's out of this section of the earth that they have us. Yes, another mag. Bam. I'm gone.